Hello YouTubers, A1 Reviews here with a look at Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the box set of Devastator. I actually had this set for a long while. I actually bought it. It was like $200. I believe it was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, I believe. And this is where I got the set. And some of this will have paint chips. There might be mold, there might be, dust on these figures. These are old. I had these for a long while before I did the channel. This was actually my very first completed Devastator I ever owned. I had all, from the box set. We have Overload, Scavenger. We have... See, I got Skipjack. In the box set, you get Skipjack, but if you bought them individually, you would get the orange one, which would be Rampage. They just repainted it white, blue, yellow. I am sorry, I am hurting, I'm tired. But you get, Skipjack here. You got Mixmaster, Scrap Metal, Hightower, Long Haul, and Scrapper. Scrapper, Long Haul, and Mixmaster are the only ones with the names of, the G1s. Scrap Metal, Hightower, Skipjack, Overload, and, no. Scavenger is no, I'm pretty sure 4 of these are actually G1, because I'm pretty sure Scavenger, no, Bone Crusher. Yeah. Yeah, Bone Crusher, Hook, Long Haul, Scavenger, Scrapper, and Mixmaster. Yeah, 4 of these actually have the G1 names. So, Overload, Skipjack, Scrap Metal, and Hightower are the only ones without any. For the most part, a lot of these have beautiful paint jobs, paintwork. Owning these for a long while and keeping them on display, they will be a little dusty, maybe cobwebby. But yeah, and just for an update, I do actually have, I do have a Big Bad Toy Store account now. Mom was nice enough, and I have, Sentinel Prime on pre-order. I have the G2 recolor of Legacy Minosaur. I don't care. I want it. I like those figures. I'm getting myself a Legacy Minosaur. Some way, shape, or form. Even it has to be the 90s color. The 90s explosion colors. I will get it. And I also have, Onslaught on pre-order for Age of the Primes, so he will be coming in August. Minosaur will be coming in the first quarter of next year, and October is when I'm going to be getting the Sentinel Prime. And also I do want to talk about something real quick about the Vector, that disc thing. We all saw the disc. It's a little on my opinion, about where you have like all the Primes artifacts, you plug it together. Not the best thing ever. But however, if y'all noticed on Vector Primes, it wasn't the Legacy sword. It was orange and black with his sigil somewhat on the blade. Like here's the Legacy sword. Alright. It's a lot different than this. But right around here is where they had his sigil in blue, and it was orange and black, and it was a little, broader. It was, like, bulkier. So my question is, are we getting a massive, heavy repaint and retool of the Legacy Vector Prime, which is the G-Axis, or are we getting something entirely different? That's something that I'm generally really thinking about. Yes, I will be getting a Vector Prime. The Legacy Vector Prime is pretty much just kind of here for, just saying, hey, I have the 13 Primes. And when I do review that Vector Prime, I'm not gonna go through all of these figures, transform them and whatnot. I'll have some in their vehicle mode. I'll probably not even transform them. just probably show y'all what they look like in bot modes. I'll have others in vehicle modes I'll show. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also, what I also heard was, Nexus Prime might be getting his limbs and his core next year as well. Like I did mention about that. I am hoping it's true. I do hope we can finally get Nexus Prime into what he's supposed to officially look like, because that combiner head sculpt is amazing. And I want to know how he transforms to a torso. Because, like I said, I won't do the transformations unless I know the instructions. That's just me being safe. I don't want to break anything, even though it's probably obvious. But for the most part, yeah. Sorry if I sound weird. Like I said, these weeks from work has been hell. I am trying to find a new job. But right now, I am actually going to be taking everything away from the family picture. I want to review, yeah, I want to review the big one. I want to review one of the big guys. And it's this one right here. He can be put back here. I'll be back. I want my cherry Pepsi. Not sponsored, I just want it. And yeah. Excuse me. Yes, this is a 2-liter. But yeah, here is Scavenger. He has some wonderful, fantastic paint. He is gonna be dusty, like I said. As y'all can hear, he is a little squeaky on the plastic. And yeah, as y'all can see, he is just I don't know what the construction vehicle is supposed to be. I'm not really good with the construction vehicles. I'm not really good with vehicle names at all. But as you can see, he does have a bucket. He does have the arm. These are painted. There's actually a lot of nice paint apps here, like the silver. Even this gun grayish look here has actually, some of this paint has actually aged very well. Like even like the silver back here has aged very well. Right here, the red has been applied very well. The gray, yes, this one doesn't have paint unlike these. This doesn't really have like a red frame. And one, I'm pretty sure some of this is I'm pretty sure some of this is considered yellowed. There's even some silver right here on the wheels. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was either off-colored or it started becoming off-colored over time. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, there's the bottom. As you can see, he does have invisible head syndrome. Like I said, cobwebs. There is some paint, the red right there. Some of the paint has been scratched off. There's his head, invisible head syndrome. The fallen shall rise again. But yeah, I have talked about this, but I am being 100% honest. I love the Michael Bay films. I am not gonna lie. The first Transformers movie, absolute Bob. I mean, that thing is the Transformers 2007 movie is a classic. Like a good classic. Revenge of the Fallen, the only part I really didn't like was, the weed, when Sam was going to college and his mom got, weed brownies. That was actually one of the scenes I kinda disliked. I did like Pretender, how she was like a humanoid transformer, and that psychotic tongue. I'm sorry, I just loved it. I do have Jetfire. I will review him. Eventually, I will review one of my primes, because you can actually combine the Jetfire with with the Prime mold, which was just a heavy retool of Transformers Prime Optimus. So I will review a lot of things, but here he is. Here's Scavenger. Articulation. This can move up if it doesn't, you know, untab. There we go. There we go. Stay tabbed in. There we go. There you go. It's tabbed in. Arms can move up. Oh, that was Vector Prime. I do have all the primes just kind of piled up. Arm can move about that far. If y'all can see, Bucket can move, excuse me, up and down. This moves, that moves. And overall, the way this back works, I think these are supposed to be like, you know, kind of like hoisted up or something, but I actually do just kind of keep them hanging sideways. A lot of these figures are going to be hollow in the vehicle modes. They're not going to be 100% perfect. I don't care. I actually do love this entire set. Flaws and all. Minimal paint apps. I dig this set so much. This was actually something I was proud to actually unbox and play with. Because this is just amazing. I love these. Even though they're the Michael Bay designs, wonky, stupid, overly complex looking, I fucking love them. I love the Michael Bay films. I loved Revenge of the Fallen. I do wish I did get the Fallen figure. That would have been really cool. But I do technically own the Fallen. Technically, I do now. So, for comparison, here's the Fallen with Scavenger. But yeah, it's not the live act, but it is the Fallen. It is Megatronus. Which, by the way, not gonna lie, way better designed than, Spiky Teleporting Man. But for the most part, it is still just a big joy to have. And for another comparison, here he is with Liege Maximo. And if y'all don't know what's being bumped, it's a Pokemon tin. I do play Pokemon, so I do have Pokemon cards. And no, I'm not one of those people who buys hundreds upon hundreds of cards and then just sell them for a higher price from the store. I don't do that. I actually do own the car. I own like several decks. But anyways, yeah. And here is Overload, which is really cool to see. During the film, not all of the Constructicons bot modes were shown. I think Mixmaster, Long Hauls, and Scavengers was the only one that actually had the bot modes. Possibly, and Rampage. But yeah, and the way the Transformers lore worked in the Michael Bay films apparently was that, even though the construction vehicles died, there was still others to replace them. Don't know if y'all noticed that from the film, because there was like multiple characters exactly the same. But yeah, here is Scavenger. That's about it. Transformation. You just want to come up here, fold this up, fold this panel up, split the arms, split the bucket and arms this way, fold them out completely. Technically, this is the only shell former, but even the detail on the inside is really cool. Like right here, there's like fans and vents. There's like wires. Like it's like so cool to see. But what you want to do is you want to come back here. And there's actually a clip here that will click into that, and it will snap into place. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. Here, you just want to fold down the panel. Here, you want to actually open this up. As you can see, just open that up, and this will fall like this. Yeah, just fall like that. And that's how that side works. Now then, what you want to do is you want to come down here, and you want to untab. Actually, you know what you want to do is you want to split up here. These here will tab into here, and this here will tab into a slot right there. So you just want to untab everything here. Want to come back here, just tab that here, and you want to rotate this, I believe, like this. I believe this is the orientation. Or you can just leave the wheel however you want, but I do believe that's how you want the wheel. And there he is standing up. Now then. No, I had it wrong. You want to orient it this way because there are actually, right in here, there are actually slots right here that these, it fell off. Don't worry, it's easy to come back, it's easy to put on. But yeah. But here there are actually there's two slots right here that will just kind of, I can only rest mine here. Mine that never really could, but you just want to rotate all of this. It will all go together. But I never really could actually get these to, like, actually tab in. As you can see, it will just push itself out. Even if I move them, I still couldn't. As you can see, I could fight it. Okay, that's staying. Nope, there it goes. So yeah, I just pretty much rested mine right here. They never really could tab in. But it does get the illusion across that it is together. But yeah. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to look like. Come down here, and you're supposed to rotate these down. Or, I mean, not down. Rotate these backwards. Fold up the treads. Excuse me. Rotate the treads. And one tread is supposed to face up. One tread is supposed to face down. And that will, and if you line everything up, it will tab in some way, shape, and or form. And you will get the second mono wheel leg. Because if y'all remember, he would literally spin himself multiple directions. Okay. Nope, never mind. You want to fold it backwards. I had it wrong. Because you want to fold up the arms just like this. Bring it down like that. Make sure you have the arms orientated and just fold out his pinky. And that is his arm all done. And yes, you should use his arms to balance himself. Just fold this down, fold this up, fold this down. And yeah, there is... And there is Scavenger in his bot mode. And as y'all can see, he was fucking weird. I gotta say, out of all the out of everything that Michael Bay made, he was just the fucking weirdest. As you can see, he has no body, he has no torso. He just pretty much has a head with some big ass fucking shoulders and arms. He has no legs, he has no waist swivels. All he has is, y'all did see, but yes, this does roll. It does get caught on this table, but he does roll. There is his head, as y'all can see. Yellow on the eyes, silver, some blacks, gun gray. right here on the arms, this is where I'm talking about, like there is some paint chipping, right here has chipped a little, like, especially, like, right here. There is some chippage going on, even over here, as y'all can see. But for the most part, as y'all can see, the really cool mechanic look designs are back here too. And yeah, there is, like, pretty much no posability on this guy. Head is on a ball joint. He also has a hinge, so he can look at his own wheel. He can tilt his head. You can rotate his head. You can make him look upside down. Arms can do a full rotation. There is in and out. The arms can move up. There is a swivel, which is a tight. And there is a double jointed elbow. And he can do... oh, stop. Oh, stop it. He can do that. It is actually a tight joint still after all these years. And yeah, overall, weird-ass figure, weird-ass design. I fucking love it. From everything that was in this movie, this may have been a weird-ass fucking design, but I loved it. I did play the Revenge of the Fallen game. I have beaten it 100%. There was a few G1 episodes I did unlock, so I was happy about that. And yeah, just for some comparisons, here he is with Megatronus again. As you can see, like his wheel, like as you can see, like his wheel is up to his head, while his head is like right there. And having this beat up ball joint kind of helped with that. And then last but not leastly, just because here's a Voyager, here's Alpha Trion, and here's a Deluxe Alchemist, as you can see. Yeah, there's actually 2 leaders, 2 Deluxes, and 4 Voyagers to create this Devastator. And he actually creates the middle section. He actually transforms to the middle section of Devastator. As you can see, there's the chip again. But yeah, overall, really cool. I was happy to get this. I know these are now older, much older. These are going to be a pain to find. If y'all did get these back then, these were pretty good. I do love these. I know I talk shit about the designs, but in all actuality, truthfully, like I am not lying, I genuinely loved Revenge of the Fallen. I loved this Devastator. As y'all know, I did kind of show y'all when I reviewed the Studio Series 86 Devastator that Michael Bay chose the green and purple over a bunch of random shit. We all know how that looked. And I don't care. I will review each and every one of these. This was my very first Devastator. My very first fun. I like the designs. I like the film. Even though the shit was weird, I am very quite happy with this. And yeah, if y'all can get it, try to. I know the aftermarket is ass now, but this was still a fun figure for me. I never had any complaints. And that's about it. Laters.